across the league. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same result.
A look at the Magic starting group. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Cole Anthony is out there with Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Orlando grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Anthony against Jones. Johnson outside. Screen by Jones. Passes it to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Bridges with some nice defense. Banchero finds Wagner. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Wembanyama. His last outing, he had 8 points. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Anthony kicks to Towns. Fires for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Vassell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now the pass to Sohan. Traps in the tray.
If Sohan is knocking down the deep ball, look out. It really opens up his offense.
Anthony against Jones. Lets it go from deep.
Oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama, no good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchup.
Bridges, right side. Out to Anthony. Wagner from long range. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jones looking for an opening. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Outside, Jones. Here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
one of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Count the basket.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Jones against Anthony. Pass to Bridges. Good on the shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Both teams will make substitutions. Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the three. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Russell finds Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. There's Wagner with the 3. Collins. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Graham. Over Suggs. Graham with the bucket.
Wow, the moment Devontae Graham catches it, he's ready to fire.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Wagner outside. Towns sets the pick for Wagner. The long distance 3 is buried. Wagner's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They swipe it. Russell shoots over.
Great timing on the defensive end. Devontae Graham doing a solid job and making a difference.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Victor Wembanyama in at the 3, the small forward. That's the now, here is Russell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Graham, the pass to Osman. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Graham.
The former second-round draft pick, Devontae Graham, now a key contributor who can really fill it up.
Anthony's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Graham drops them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Wagner against Johnson. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Wagner outside. Johnson against Wagner. And he comes up with the deuce. Wagner's got 11.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Wembanyama outside. He kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Wagner.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Wagner against Johnson. Bitadze the pass to Wagner. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Jones. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. The offensive rebound. Magic leading by 3. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson dishes to Graham. Kicks to Collins. Back to Graham. San Antonio again missing. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Jones against Russell. It's stolen by Jones. Here's the break. That's good in the
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the Spurs with some changes. Sohan's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Devontae Green. Orlando also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mo Wagner, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Franz Wagner. Towns kicks to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Just 5 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Vassell against Anthony. Collins, a screen on Anthony. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Now here's Towns. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Here's Vassell. Outside Collins. He dishes it to Jones. The rebound by Bitadze. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Russell against Jones. Johnson outside. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 6 points.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
A lot of damage has been done from out beyond the arc. Guys are getting free looks, and the defense has not had an answer.
They're shooting with a lot of confidence, kind of like Ernie shooting on the mini hoop.
Ernie used to just shoot bricks everywhere. What are you talking about?
Beating a certain colleague of ours in a three-point shootout in Oklahoma City. You were there to watch it, Kenny. Come on now. Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
And with the event right around the corner, time to practice shooting off those racks.
Rack City, you know what it is. Got to get them up. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Mikal Bridges out there with Anthony. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game.
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Wagner. 11 points in the game. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. The layup missed. Orlando leading by 4. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. There's the feed to Bridges.
You know, we talk about it just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. A nice shot by Sochan.
Jeremy Sochan wants to be in close, but he's comfortable also in this area.
Hey, Steve, when Sochan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, and he full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
Here's Jones after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Jones, the pass to Sochan. Back to Jones. Pass to Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Now here's Anthony. Nothing on the board. And that one's good. Wagner.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Jones against Anthony. Down low. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Johnson against Wagner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell kicks to Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Anthony. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. That's not off. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a neat ball for them tonight. Wagner against Johnson. Banchero outside. Bridges for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Sochan. He's got 5. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sochan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Ice Squad.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Towns. Mo Wagner comes in for Banchero. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Anthony. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. And he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Branham. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Branham's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Spurs. And there's the pass to Bridges. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Here's Branham, defended by Bridges. Russell against Graham. Pass to Branham. Just 3 to shoot. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Graham against Bridges. Here's Branham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
Passes to Bridges. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Russell finds Towns. Wagner outside. Pass to Anthony. Driving to the basket, and he gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Wembanyama. There's the pass to Osman. Collins a screen.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Buried from 15 feet out.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Here's Osman. Collins a screen on Oubre. Osman the pass to Branham. Graham with the ball. Over Russell. And it's Graham missing. Outside Russell. Oubre outside. To the wing on the left. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Towns.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Banchero's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's time for an injury report. How Keldon Johnson's doing. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And Orlando has possession. After the basketball.
Look, when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Graham. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Over Towns. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. He kicks it to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over to the wing. Here's Branham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Branham.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Collins. And Trey Jones subbed in for Devontae Green. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Mikal Bridges comes in for Russell. So he gets them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Unable to get that one. Jones with his cover. Wembanyama looking it over. Back to Johnson. A tray. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony against Jones. Bounce pass, Anthony. Here's Bridges. Shoots over Vassell. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Anthony.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the...
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by by 2. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jones against Anthony. Kicks it out to Banchero. Bridges, no one around him. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And Wembanyama outside.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Towns a screen on Jones. Passes it to Bridges. Shoots over Vassell. A rebound by the Spurs.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Here's Wembanyama. Good.
That is world class.
And shot with
Anthony. Pass to Bridges. No good on the shot. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for two, Wembanyama.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession games.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Here's Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
14 fouls. At the line for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
The speed and agility of Trey Jones is flat out impressive, and it needs to be because that's how he gets the better of larger opponents.
Second one is good, being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Banchero frames it from downtown.
Stepping up in the clutch. Banchero coming up and delivering the goods for his team.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.